Congratulations to our player at the Lucky Wheel who just won a luxury car.
Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another podium vehicle win and review video. This is obviously a very old car. It is the it is the Truffade Adder, heavily based on the Bugatti Super Veyron concept, as seen in the general shape and rear fascia. The design of this car also has some resemblance to the Saab Aero X in terms of the wheels, headlamps, and front fascia. The front fascia and partially the headlights also bear resemblance to some of the 2007 to present Jaguar models, as well as the speculated concept. The taillights are based on typical Aston Martins, as they have flattened C-shaped taillights. The roof ducts have been almost directly taken from the Veyron Super Sport. Yeah, I now have 6 Bugattis, I think. 2 Adders, the Thrax, the what's it called? It's the Z-Type. We have Chiron Super Sport, Vision GT. That's 7. Wow, 7 Bugattis now. Alright. Am I missing any? I don't think so. But anyway, I have 2 Adders now, 2 Veyrons. I think that's it. The Chiron Super Sport, and the Vision GT. I have those. I have 2 Adders, Thrax, and Z-Type. But anyway, we're gonna head down to LSIA. We're gonna test the performance of the stock Adder. This one is stock. The one I have is fully upgraded and customized. Although the customization of this one looks a little better. But that's because that was back when I customized the other one back when I was broke and I would buy cars and leave them stock for pretty much ever. I never would customize them or upgrade them or anything. And if I did customize them, it would be classic colors around the board. But this is stock. The other one is fully upgraded in terms of performance. So we will check out and compare both of those down at LSIA. And then we will check out the customization of both in the mod shop right by there. Alrighty, here we are down at LSIA, as is the norm. Go ahead and open up the 3 doors. Obviously it's just the passenger and driver door. We do not get an engine bay, unfortunately. However, we do have a trunk, so that's pretty cool. Try and see a little bit of the interior. Looks like it's manual, so that's pretty cool. It's kind of hard to see, but the interior looks decent. If I remember correctly from driving my Adder the past week or so, the dash is pretty simple to see, the speedometer and stuff, so that's a good sign. We'll be able to see that pretty well. So I'll hop in, get a startup, get obviously all of our performance. Get a couple of revs. Sounds pretty good. Stock. Alright, so acceleration, dashes, or the speedometer is on the side. We can see the higher speeds. Well, we can see the 60, so I mean, you can see the 0. You can see this. Actually, it's probably easier if I just do this. So starting now, get the acceleration. There is the 0 to 60. Top speed on my upgraded one is about 120 or so, 125, 130 maybe. So this one's completely stock. See what we can get. And that's on the highway though, so looks like we're about 95, 100 right there. So it looks like we got to roughly 105, but we'll see. We'll be able to see better coming from this side and going all the way around, carrying the momentum through this bit right here. It's getting dark, so we'll be able to see the headlights pretty well. That's always nice. So we're between 100 and 105, well, before that shift. So 100 is about, it looks like, the max. So we'll go back to the other side, get our, we'll do our e-brake on that side. You can see the lights real quick right there. They just get brighter. There's your tail lights, brake lights. Reverse lights will do shortly. So we'll get our e-brake over here on this end. Try and line it up so that we are between the poles. Alright, so from the end of that white line, eesh. Still one of the better ones we've seen though. And that was from roughly right here. No, would have been like right here or so. It might have been right here. I don't know. You see those the tire marks right there. I really like the sound of this car, especially the upgraded version with the turbo. Ooh, love the sound, the blow off when it shifts. It's just incredible. Everything I would want it to be. Sounds like a Bugatti. Well, not quite a Bugatti. Actually, the exhaust note on this sounds better than an actual Bugatti, so I can't be mad at that. Alright, so we'll get our regular brake from this side, or on this side, from the base of that white line, roughly the same spot as the other one, to right there, from right about here. I think I hit it. So it's obviously much better than the e-brake, as they typically are. Now we'll call in the other one, we'll get the performance of the upgraded one real quick, and then we'll take them one at a time, both back into the, take them both into the mod shop and look at the customization that Rockstar have put on and what I have put on and what anyone could put on. Also, there are no reverse lights, unfortunately, interestingly enough. Alrighty, here we are now with my upgraded version of the adder. Go ahead and hop in, get the startup for this one. Whoa, look at the moon. I can't tell if there's a difference. There is a difference in the statistics, obviously, and the actual like performance. But oh, that was bright. That's what the lights are gonna look like. Still no reverse light. There's how much it'll illuminate. Give it a couple of revs, I guess. You can hear the turbo spooling up, and then the blow off. Alright, anyway, enough playing around. Go ahead and get our performance for real. So, starting now, we'll get our acceleration. There's your 0 to 60. Shit. Alright. I believe I have xenons on this, so it's a little brighter. There's easily 105. You can hear the difference. I think that's 110. Oh, almost. We'll swing around, obviously get our... Well, we'll get our two-way top speed. And then we'll get our e-brake. Basically just a repeat of 4 minutes ago. I have no idea how long ago that actually was in the time sense of the video. Alright, e-brake starting right there. Whenever I set it, we'll do a redo. I wasn't really paying attention. I kind of just went for it. All right, we'll try this again. We'll get our e-brake down at this side. Oh yeah, I guess we don't do our brake check till now anyway. So yeah, so that's 110 roughly. I've definitely seen 125, but that's again on the highway and a little downhill probably. So e-brake starting right there. It's kind of weird. The upgraded one is not quite... Oh, I guess it's going from a faster speed though, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, we'll swing around, get our regular brake then. Alright, we'll get our regular brake from right there. Much better, I think, than the other one. That makes sense. It's upgraded. Upgraded brakes. Even with the upgraded performance, it's upgraded brakes, so it helps. Alright, now we'll head back to... We'll head to Los Santos Customs. I'll show you this one real quick, and then I'll show you the Rockstar variant, the podium vehicle version, and we can compare the two, and then that'll be it. I'll head back to the garage. They are in two separate garages. It just makes sense in my head. It doesn't really matter, but yeah. Alright, so ironically we got the this song in the background. That's kind of interesting given the situation. So armor, I don't believe in putting armor on vehicles unless it's like an armored vehicle. Otherwise it doesn't do anything. It's gonna get blown up in one attempt anyway. So anyway, upgraded brakes, the engine's upgraded, explosives, the horn, that's what it sounds like. It is stock, obviously. I do have xenons. I do not have a neon kit. I have this plate. It just makes sense. I have the classic yellow. It is not metallic. I guess we can do some of these right now instead of waiting. So the primary color is going to change pretty much all of the vehicle. The secondary color I have is black, obviously. It's not metallic, it is classic, but they're basically the same for the secondary color because it doesn't have a pearlescent. The crew, okay, so the secondary color is going to change. Basically, there's those stripes and the wing, which doesn't make sense because it's not even retractive, doesn't even come up. But, you know, it is what it is, whatever. You can't even put a spoiler on, which is kind of disappointing, but anyway, that's about it. I don't think any of the interior changes. That might change with the primary color. It does, so it's pretty cool. All the stitching there. The chrome will go right there on the hood, in between the stripes. If I were to sell this, it would be $421,700. I bought it on a discount. I used to always only buy things on a discount. Now I don't ever really buy cars because I'm just expecting eventually someday If I want it bad enough, I'll buy it, but for the most part, I'll hold off because I'm expecting that no matter what the car is, eventually it'll go on the podium. So I do have the competition suspension. That's kind of the difference there. Transmission, turbo. I mean, we kind of already have the comparison with the actual performance, but you can hear it, I guess, a little better there. The turbo spool up and then blow off. The rims are stock. No, I guess that's about it. Do I have bulletproof? I do have bulletproof. That's because it was in an era of when I wanted to do donuts and burnouts, and I was just like, alright, well, I gotta do bulletproof always. So the windows are blacked out just to kind of add to the theme of being, I don't know, just yellow with the blacked out, kind of like, I don't know, the B kind of design, I'll say. Alright, I will switch this one out for the podium one, and we'll quickly go over what Rockstar put on that one. Alrighty, back in Los Santos Customs, here is the podium one. Obviously, completely stock. That is, everything is completely stock. The plate respray. Okay, so Rockstar have put on a metallic sunset red. Unfortunately, they have no idea what the cruise or what the pearlescent is. The secondary color is a matte black. Kind of interesting. They went with the matte there. Chrome Blum isn't going to move. So this one will not sell for anything because there is no livery or anything different like that. The suspension, transmission, turbo, all stock. Wheels are still stock, but did they change the color? The answer is no. Not surprised there. The tires are stock, and the windows are stock. That was pretty quick. We'll head back to the garage, and that'll be the end of the video. Alrighty, here we are in the garage with mostly podium vehicles. Let's see. This was a podium vehicle. This was a podium vehicle. This was a podium vehicle. This was not a podium vehicle. This was a podium vehicle. That was not a podium vehicle. This one was a podium vehicle. This one was a podium vehicle, and this one was a podium vehicle. This one obviously was also a podium vehicle. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review and comparison of the stock versus upgraded Truffade adder from the podium. If you did, please go ahead and leave a comment. Like if you would like to. I don't know, really I don't think it makes a difference, honestly. I don't personally care. If you want to, go ahead. If you don't want to, then don't. But a comment, I like comments, so go ahead, do that if you want. Subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss out when I upload new videos, if you want to, if you enjoyed it that much. With that being said, I hope to see some, if not most, if not all of you, unlikely, but I would be nice, in the next video. Take care, everybody. Peace out. Yeah. Alright, sick. Oh yeah, also I got the pirate outfit. I forgot about that.